have you.
Golf Golf on the west ramp. 710 Golf Golf, Lancaster ground. Golf Golf with information echo. Ready
Try it again.
0 Golf Golf, current information.
I don't got you.
And say direction of flight. Alright, we'll take a Foxtrot here real quick.
I heard it like quiver there when you there.
Got. There you go.
Yeah, there I got you.
All right. Low pressure in green, mixture lean 1 inch. We've done that. Avionics are on. Flaps get retracted.
Yep.
Fuel quantity check.
It should be reading full, I would imagine.
Yep, we are both full.
Good.
All right, transponder standby at 1200. All right, so now this is the different system.
Yeah, it is. Enter through there. So we have it. We'll let it on altitude. We always let it on altitude.
Golf Golf. We have Foxtrot.
All right. Okay, we're ready for ATIS.
Okay.
I left my frequency thing in my bag back there.
0 Golf Golf. 3 Zulu weather, wind 210 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 3, dew point -8, altimeter 3043. So visual approach runway 13 or runway 26. Attention airman, Lancaster VR is out of service. It is mandatory to read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Foxtrot. Lancaster Tower information, Foxtrot 1553 Zulu weather, wind 210 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 3, dew point -8, altimeter 3043. Expect visual.
Got a question?
What did he say? The direction is 12?
210 at 7 is okay. What I believe I heard.
354 Bravo.
All right.
354 Bravo, Lancaster ground.
All right, so we're ready to set the altimeter.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to do this one first since it's right in front of me. So we are at 3043. And we're about right there anyway.
Yep, it's about there. That's about the only one. If our autopilot's not even on, so I wouldn't even put it in there.
How about here?
We got nothing up there.
Okay, so this is our only altimeter in this one. All right.
If the autopilot was on, you could put it in there, but it's not even on, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. So at this point, we are ready to taxi up to the west ramp.
Yes, I would agree.
All right.
Parking brake's still on.
Now, you want me on the other side or right here?
Here's fine. I don't think there was anyone really coming behind us yet.
All right. GPS database is current.
I already flipped through that. It was.
Brakes test. Yep, they work. We want to go to ground frequency.
Yep, which we are on. So here you can just hit them and it'll switch them. You see that?
Yeah.
So if you press the top one, it switches them. If you press the bottom one, it lets you put in a new one, and then you can transfer it right from there.
Oh, yeah, and it even tells you ground tower.
Yes, it
or
does.
ground.
Yep.
Did the other one doesn't do that?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Pretty nice, though.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Obtain taxi clearance. Rolling instrument check. All right, so I am ready at this point to call.
We want to do a run up.
I missed that.
So technically this here is ready to taxi. Should have kind of went over that quick before we even started moving. That's why we want to test the brakes before we start really rolling. But when we're sitting here, we want to do the run up.
All right, so parking brake set. Fuel valve to both. Yep. Fuel shut-off valve is on. Yes. Control screen correct. Yep. Engine 1800 RPM. Okay. Left mag. Check both.
About
Right
100 mag. And about 100.
Back to both. All right. All right, engines are in the green, vacuum looks good. Temperature's in the green, oil pressure's in the green. Fuel flow, gallons per hour is at 0, because we're not doing anything, I guess. All right. Okay, attitude and heading gyros, we're going to be in the pattern today.
Okay.
Is that right?
That is correct.
We're not going to really, I can change my heading bug if I want to.
Yeah, but you'd want to make it, so the G1000 does this for us, which is why you're probably not familiar with it. This is a gyroscopic instrument, so it's going to have errors over time, so we want to match it to read whatever we're reading here. So we got 330 there, 340, I'm seeing about 350. All right. So if you push in this one, you can rotate it to read 350. So it is actually fairly off. You can see that. So you have to be careful because it's kind of reversed on here. So 330 is on the right side, but 330 is on the left side. So you have to put it to 350. You see that?
Yeah. So 6.
Hold short of 13.
We'd be right there.
Well, what are you reading here? 350? Or 345?
Well, north would be 360.
Right. So I'm seeing like 2 little tick marks to the right of it. So that gives me 350. So I would put it right there at 350. Because that's 330, 340, 350.
0. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then if it helps you to put the heading bug on 31, because that's probably what they're going to give us,
okay.
then we can use that to help us make our turns in the pattern.
All right. Now I want to. All right. Can you turn up the where's the volume?
What do you want louder?
I want to be able to hear ground a little bit louder. So
that should be it.
Okay.
That's too loud. I think it actually is that one. I think this one's me and you.
All right. Lancaster ground, Skyhawk 3830, Papa.
That's the autopilot disconnect. It's the one back there.
Lancaster ground, Skyhawk 3830, Papa.
Skyhawk 3830, Papa, Lancaster ground.
3830, Papa is located at the west ramp with information Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Skyhawk 3830, Papa, say direction of flight.
We'd like to stay in the pattern.
Skyhawk 3830, Papa, runway 13, taxi via Delta Echo, hold short runway 8.
Taxi via Delta Echo for runway 13. 3830, Papa. Right.
And we'll hold short of runway 8, Skyhawk 3830, Papa.
Thank you.
You'd have to read that hold short
okay,
back
now,
to him.
Before I get going here, I want to know where I'm going here. So,
okay.
Delta is going to be that way.
Well, Delta is just this.
Okay. So we want,
So if I can get a diagram out here. It'd be to the left because we're here on the west ramp. He wants us back
Delta
here,
Echo.
so we have to go left, then right, and hold short of 8.
Okay.
So that's one that usually trips students up because we don't use it a whole lot. So they're actually using 1-3, not 3-1. So when we take off of 8, we go the whole way down there. Have you ever taken off from 8?
I have not.
Okay.
I did notice them when I was coming in that they were
coming in this
they
direction.
were coming in that direction. Yeah.
So we have to hold here, and once we're here.
330 Papa cross runway 8 at Echo without delay.
3830 Papa crossing runway 8 without delay.
Also use this to help you here as well. Make sure you don't cross that.
All right. All right. Pre-takeoff. Seatbelts, doors, and windows are closed. Correct. Throttle friction was okay. Mixture rich. Flaps as required. Won't need them. Trim for takeoff. Yes. Lights as required. So we have the light on. Landing lights.
Yeah, put the landing and the strobe on.
Landing and strobe are on. Transponder. LT, we got that.
Yep.
We're ready to go to tower frequency, so we can flip-flop to there.
If you press the top and it'll flip-flop them.
November Golf,
there you go.
to publish missed approach, contact Harrisburg approach.
All right, obtain takeoff clearance. We are
Over to approach for 1 November Golf. Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa, holding short, runway 13.
Jack 383 Sierra Papa, Lancaster Tower, traffic's a mile and a half, final runway 13, clear for takeoff, no delay, make left close traffic, report midfield.
No delay, clear for takeoff.
And we'll make left traffic report midfield, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa.
So that guy right in front of us.
Yeah, you're good to go though. That's where the guy thought he was on the right runway when he crashed, and he took off and hit that fuel tank.
Oh.
I'd put in a little bit of right aileron. I know you like to still move it where you're turning, but where the winds are coming from, you want to hold it to the right. Alright, so they actually gave us 1-3, so I'll spin this.
Good morning, Lancaster Tower, go by 731, Bravo Zulu.
Go by 731 Bravo Zulu, Lancaster Tower.
731 Bravo Zulu is 10 miles southeast, inbound landing with Foxtrot.
Go by 731 Bravo Zulu, Lancaster Tower, proceed to a 3 mile straight in, runway 26, report 3 east.
3 miles straight in, 26, report 3 east, 731 Bravo Zulu.
I let the power at 2100. So we're beam our touchdown point.
Okay. Low.
A little bit.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa, reporting midfield for runway 13.
Skyhawk 30 Papa, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Runway 13, clear for touch and go, 383 Sierra Papa.
So a beam or touchdown, we want to bring that power back to 15 and add 10 degrees of flaps.
Okay. 10 degrees.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 926, Charlie Romeo, midfield for 13.
6 Charlie Romeo, you're following the Cessna ahead of you on just turning at left base. You're number 2, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Number 2, following the Cessna 13, clear touch and go, 926 Charlie Romeo.
This is a decently wide base. I think it's because on that downwind, we weren't really crabbing for that wind. I think we were pointed the right direction, but we were still drifting over a little bit. If it feels a little bit wider to you than normal, I think that's why.
All right, I'm going to go to 20.
Watch your speed though, you gotta be below 85.
All right, I'm going to go to full flaps. Oh, it's a little bumpy.
It is a little bumpy. Remember a little bit of a crosswind correction if you need it. Tiny bit of left rudder.
Lancaster Tower, go by 731 Bravo Zulu, it's 3 miles on 26.
A little bit more back.
Go by 1 Bravo Zulu, roger, runway 26, clear to land, hold short runway 13, 5,100 feet available for touch and go traffic.
26, clear to land, hold short of 31, 731 Bravo Zulu.
So you had the right idea there. You gave it a good last flare, but we
Too late?
No, we just climbed a little, like before that one. We just climbed a little bit, so that's why when we did flare at the very end there, it was a good flare, but we had a little bit further to drop, because that first kind of flare, we climbed ever so slightly.
So I noticed, you know, when we came in, when I turned final and put full flaps in, and then I tried to pitch.
Yep.
It takes like, it's kind of like a little lag period almost before that, before you feel that drop come in.
Yep.
You know, I started to look, Aaron, I was like, man, are we going to make that? And then all of a sudden it just started settling down.
Yep. So watch your speed. We can be climbing out at 74. We're going 100, so we're not climbing as steep as we should be.
All right.
1 Bravo Zulu, continue up to hotel, turn left, and contact ground point 8.
Hotel left and ground point 8. 31 Bravo. Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa, reporting midfield for runway 13.
That's 3 Sierra Papa, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Clear for touch and go, runway 13, 383 Sierra Papa.
So we're a little bit low. Your power setting's a little low. Try to keep it around a 21 and just let it there. I think that's the reason why you're getting a little bit low.
All right. So I'm going to go to...
And power back to 15 and then flaps.
Beam the numbers there, so...
Good.
10.
And then you want to pitch for 85 on the downwind. That'll help you get down.
Now, am I too far from the runway? I mean, am I out here too far, do you think, or...?
Let me take a look when we're... you're probably on the...
On our downwind leg is what I'm saying. Am I...
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's not, like, wicked too far, but I would say a little bit.
All right. I'm now going to 20.
Okay. And what speed are we pitching for on base?
We want to pitch for about 65.
75 on base.
65 on landing.
Correct. If you think about it, if we pitch for 65 right now, we'd probably come in too high. Pitching for those speeds helps us get down, which is what we want. So if you keep that nose pointed down for 75...
Says 6 Charlie Romeo, number 2, following Cessna left base, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Charlie Romeo 13, clear touch and go.
All right. Going to full flaps.
Do you feel like you're high?
I feel like I'm high, yeah.
Okay, then take the power out. Keep pitching for 65 though. I know you want to get down, but your plane's not going to land going 70 either. Got plenty of time. Get a little bit lower to the ground yet. Good. That's looking good. A little bit right rudder. I think you might need a little bit of nose up trim. No, that was very good. I don't know if you noticed it. I was looking out the end of the runway. The nose at the very last second kind of swung to the left a little bit. So a tiny bit of right rudder and hold the nose off just a little bit longer. But that was good.
All right, 2100.
Lancaster Tower, Mooney 58148 is about 11 miles south of the field for a left base runway 26.
25848 Lancaster Tower, roger. Turn a 2-mile left base to final, and report 3 south of the airport.
Report 3 south of the airport for a 2-mile left base runway 26, 148.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 3830, Papa reporting midfield from runway 13.
Skyhawk 30 Papa, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go for runway 13, Sierra Papa, 3830 Papa.
Alright, so you're right on your altitude, you're looking good, I like this better.
Okay. Alright. Now we are going to 10 degrees.
Power to 15. I just like that because it helps me slow down a little bit before adding the flaps in. It just, I like doing it that way.
There's 10 degrees.
The faster you're going when you put those flaps in, you're going to like really feel that balloon. So I'd like to bring that power back and then pitch for 85. So our nose could be down a little bit more. It is a nice day.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bumpy.
It is a little bit bumpy. That wouldn't be necessary. Now we're pitching for 75 with the next notch of flaps.
Lancaster Tower, 02926 under Quebec is ready for departure, runway 13.
Hold short landing traffic.
Windy 148 is 3 south.
Departure 926 under Quebec, Lancaster Tower, hold short runway 13 for landing traffic. 2148, roger. Departure 69 under Quebec, hold short runway 13.
Holding short of 13, 936 under Quebec.
Could have made that a little square.
A little bit. Turned a little soon, but end of the world.
Right. Full flaps. Back a little bit.
Yep. Nice and gentle on the controls. I know it's a little bumpy here.
For a traffic to Cessna, they'll be doing a touch and go on 13 and they'll be in right close traffic.
2148 is looking for the traffic.
Power to idle. You still got the power in. Good. A little bit more back. Perfect. So they're going to want us right
Flight
traffic.
Tower 926 Charlie Romeo reports midfield, West 31. Correction, 13.
Archer 69 Quebec, runway 13, clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
69 Quebec, clear for takeoff, runway 13, right on course. Archer 926
Yeah, he didn't say anything about going right yet, did he?
26, clear to land, hold short, runway 13 for departure traffic, 5,100 feet available.
Windy 148, clear to land runway 26 and hold short of runway 13, 148.
So 6 Charlie Romeo, runway 13, clear touch and go, traffic will be landing 26, holding short of your runway.
13 clear, touch and go, 926 Charlie Romeo.
Test 30 Pop, continue left traffic. Traffic off your left, Samuni on base for 26.
Traffic site 30 Papa. 3830 Papa. So continue straight.
Nah, he wants us left traffic, he said.
Left traffic, that's where we were going.
Yeah, but he told that other plane,
Yeah.
he said expect them to be in right traffic, so I thought he was going to give us right, but he just changed his mind again.
A little high there.
Yep. Left that full power in for a little bit too long.
I'm watching this guy over here. He's coming in on 26.
Yeah, that's what he told us. He's on a left base for 26, he said. But he's not a factor for us. He's 1,000 feet below us.
Yeah.
I'd probably turn a while. We're going to get kind of far out here again. That last landing was great. What I would like to see, and I know it's probably because we're doing touch and go, so you're trying to get the flaps up, get going. Try to keep the nose off a little bit longer,
Okay.
even after we touch down, because you're doing fine, but when the mains touch, that nose gear is kind of just like smacking down. We can feel it.
Okay.
It's not terrible for it, but I would try to protect that a little bit more. Touch it down, keep that back pressure in there. It should ride. Let it ride a wheelie for a little bit until more of that speed bleeds off.
148, continue up the hotel, turn left, and contact ground 18.
Windy 148 is going to the north side T hangars.
148.
It's better for the plane, and it's smoother for your passengers.
To the northeast, stay with me.
Right to Foxtrot, stay with you, 148.
Lancaster Tower, Cessna 8561 Golf. Cessna 8561 Golf, Lancaster Tower.
To the north over the turnpike, southbound, like to do a sightseeing circling about 4.5 miles to the north-northeast of 2,500 negative transponder, if you can work us in.
Cessna 61 Golf, transitions approved. It corrects maintain 2,500 or above. The altimeter at the Lancaster 3039.
3039.
Now should I tell him where I'm at this time? Not midfield.
Just say you're on the left downwind.
How does this transmitter sound for 61 Golf?
Loud and clear.
For 61 Golf, loud and clear.
All right. 1 to 2 flaps.
2148, turn right in November and taxi to park. This frequency.
Right at November, stay with you, 148.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 3830 Papa, reporting left downwind for 13.
Says 30 Papa, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Clear for touch and go, 3830 Papa.
I'm way too fast here.
Yep.
Drop some speed out. Now I'm going to go to my 20. Pitching for 75.
Have we ever done a no-flap landing yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I did with Mike, what's his last name?
Hornberger?
Hornberger.
By accident?
When I did my, going to full flaps.
Okay.
Yeah, when I did my check ride with him, I came in and he actually landed with a little bit of flaps.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
No, it can be done. It just changes things a little bit. You can do a forward slip if you want. Keep that nose back. We're going 75.
Go around?
Yeah, go around. Full power. Full power. You don't want to half go around, do you?
No.
No, you don't. Last thing you want to do is stall 100 feet above the ground.
Yeah, I thought we were looking really good there toward the end. Even though we were high, I thought we were going to make it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there was like a gust of wind.
Cessna 6 Charlie Romeo, runway 13, clear touch and go.
What was that all about?
It could have just been a gust.
Just a gust.
Lancaster Tower, 96 Charlie Romeo, report to midfield for 13, full stop.
Cessna 6 Charlie Romeo.
All right, let's try no flap landing this time.
All right.
Clear to land, 96 Charlie Romeo.
We're still climbing out really fast. You want to try to keep VY the whole way. So for a no flap landing, we're going to come in 5 knots faster.
Okay.
So we want to be looking for 70. We're not going to have the flaps. The flaps let us increase our rate of descent, so that's what lets us put our nose down without increasing our airspeed. If we're coming in really high, We're not going to be able to push that nose forward at all because we're going to just go really, really fast.
Okay.
So be careful. It's going to come in a lot more nose high than you're used to. It's going to want to float a lot, like 3 times longer than you're used to, so hold it off as long as you possibly can.
Okay.
Those are the tips. Your approach is going to look really nose high.
880 Papa, takeoff runway 13 with Fox, departure to the southeast.
Major 6880 Papa, Lancaster Tower, runway 13, clear for takeoff, no delay, and proceed on course.
6880 Papa, no delay, takeoff 13, proceed on course.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 3830 Papa, reporting midfield for runway 13.
Cessna 30 Papa, your number 2 following the Cessna, turning a mile place to final, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Number 2 after the Cessna, and traffic is in sight. 3830 Papa.
Oh, that's right. We're not doing any flaps.
Nope, no flaps. So just try to hit your speeds, get down. So you're going to look for 90, 80, 70.
Okay.
This is going to feel weird.
Lancaster Tower, Cessna 61 Golf is departing your area to the north-northeast.
Cessna 61 Golf, roger, frequency change, crew.
Good day.
Yep, looking for 80 here. I do have that Cessna. I hope they're far enough ahead of us.
They seem high. Down now.
Now we want to get to 70. We're going to get that as soon as we can.
Okay, but I feel like I'm a little too far away.
Charlie, want me to expedite up to Bravo,
Oh,
turn right, contact ground point 8.
Okay.
Right on Bravo, ground
Yep.
point 8.
Okay, so there's my nose high that you're talking about.
And that's still only at 80, right? It's gonna feel odd for sure.
I like it.
Good.
You okay?
Gotta keep that power coming back a little bit because we gotta keep that nose back, but now we're gonna be a little bit high, right? See how important keeping 70 is the whole way now or sinking. That's good. So just keep 70 the whole way down. See how it feels nose high already?
Yep.
We're not even ready to flare yet. So keep it off as long as you can. We're still going 70. It's not ready to land yet. Don't let it touch down. Nice and high, nice and high, nice and high. See that? That was good.
Lancaster Tower, Archer 8113 Romeo.
So the important thing there is to not let it land going 70
Okay.
or you're going to bounce because it's not going to land at 70. If you said, hey, I'm going to land now and you touch down going 70, that thing's going to take right back off. So you need to hold it off as long as you can.
Okay.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Once I said don't let it land, we floated for another
Yep.
500 feet.
Yeah, it was different, that's for sure.
But we have to practice those because in this airplane, the flaps are electrical. And some of the Piper Archers we have, they're mechanical, like you pull a lever. So if you have an electrical failure, you're doing a no flap landing because your flaps aren't going to work if you have an electrical problem. That's why it's important to know what to expect when doing that. All right, I want you to just give me the best landing you got.
All right.
Flaps and everything.
All right. Setting up from here.
Lancaster Tower, command U6880 Pop is departing to the southeast.
Command 80 Pop, roger, frequency change, approved.
A little high here, so I'm going to try and power out a little bit and get down.
Okay. If you want to get down...
30 Pop, runway 13, clear touch and go.
3830 Papa, clear for the touch and go on 13.
So I know you're thinking about pitch for airspeed, power for altitude, so you said I'm going to drop some power back, but that's really only when we're below that power curve, when we're below our best glide speed. So here, if you're high, I would just put, you're not now, but I would push forward. You only want to use that pitch for airspeed when you're below that power curve, which is below our best glide speed at 68. So here, I'll give you another tip. We want to be descending, right?
Yep.
We pulled the power back, we put flaps in. We want to be going 85. We're not descending at all. Okay. 85, we need to push forward to go faster, not pull back, because that's going to get us down. We want to start descending. When you put those flaps in, you want to start descending. Those speeds are going to help you get on glide path at the right time.
Romeo, enter a right downwind, runway 13. I will call you base.
Enter a right downwind for 13. I'll call my base, 13 Romeo.
I go to 20.
Okay.
Right, so now I'm pitching for 75.
Good.
13 Romeo, you are number 2, following the Cessna, turning at 1 mile left base to final. Runway 13, clear to land.
Clear to land 13, we'll keep eyes out for the traffic, 13 Romeo.
Great, I'm going to full flaps. Power and back.
Lancaster Tower, we have traffic in sight, 13 Romeo.
Arch 13 Romeo, roger.
There's my good sync. All right, pitching for 65. I didn't hold it up. I slammed the front end.
Yep. Did you feel that?
Yep.
Yep. So if you would have held that back, that was good. The nose was high. That was good. I would have just held it off a little bit longer because that really smacks it down. You want to just protect that a little bit more yet. Other than that, I don't have any complaints with that.
I knew it as soon as I did it. I was like, shit, I put that nose down. I should have held back on it.
The second you feel that touchdown, I see that yoke going forward. Keep the yoke back.
All right, let's try it here again. We'll get her this time.
Yes, you will. All right, kind of drifted a little right. Our runway heading is 130. If you look behind us there, that's not bad, but we're pointed to the right. You just want to try to keep runway heading as best you can.
Archer 13 Romeo, turn right at Delta, contact ground point 8.
Right at Delta, ground point 8, 13 Romeo.
Full stop on this one?
Says 3 Sierra Papa, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Yeah.
Clear for touch and go on 1338 Sierra Papa.
Yeah, it's 1150. Probably should.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa, this one's going to be a full stop.
Skyhawk 3 Sierra Papa, runway 13, clear to land.
13 clear to land, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa.
That's my 10 degrees.
Power first. If you can remember, it's not the end of the world, but I'd power first.
Okay.
If we come in high, I think this is why. We're already going 75. You need to push that nose forward to get 85 knots. That's, I think, why we're coming in not too high, but you're coming a little high because you're not hitting your 85. Other than that, your speeds are fine.
Lancaster Tower, Cessna 150, 23059er.
Cessna 23059er, Lancaster Tower.
Lancaster Tower, Cessna 23059er is about 2,500 feet inbound for landing with Foxtrot.
That's 23059er, enter a right downwind to runway 13, report midfield.
I'm going to go to my 20.
Downwind,
Right. I'm going to pitch for 75.
report midfield.
That's 059, your radio was breaking up a bit. Do you have information, Foxtrot?
059er has information, Foxtrot.
His radio doesn't sound too good.
No.
I was doing pattern work with a guy 2 weeks ago, and we went flaps up, full power to go around, and flaps never went up.
Oh, yeah?
We did a full pattern with full flaps.
Right, full flaps. Power out a little bit.
Yep, try to hit your speeds. The earlier you can hit those speeds, the better. You're going to have a nice, stabilized approach. So this one's a full stop, so let's try to keep that nose off here.
925 Charlie Whiskey, 10 miles to the west, to the east. At 3,500.
It seems like it's at that same spot we hit that like exact same bump.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Cirrus 925 Charlie Whiskey, Lancaster Tower, proceed straight in, runway 26, report 4 mile final.
Straight in 26, report 5 Charlie Whiskey.
A little bit more back.
559er.
That's all right. All right, we can slow down and get off at Delta, the passes.
What's your call sign?
Right up there, Delta.
55659er.
Cherokee 55659er, proceed straight into runway 26, report 4 east.
Report 4 east for 26 for 59er.
Follow the line better? Or is this okay?
This is 3 Sierra Papa, contact ground point 8.
383 Sierra Papa, contacting ground point 8.
That's a 3 Sierra Papa, contact ground point 8.
Over to ground, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa.
You hear me?
I don't think you had it in the whole way.
All right, after landing.
Lancaster information, go up current, altimeter 3038.
Clear the runway. Ground frequency, we want to flip-flop. Okay. Flaps are retracted. Mixture lean 1 inch. Necessary lights off. We can take our
landing and the strobe off. As long as the beacon's on, we're good.
All right.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 383 Sierra Papa is clear of the active runway 13. At Delta, ready to taxi back to Aerotech.
Skyhawk 3830 Papa, Lancaster ground, taxi Aerotech via Delta.
Taxi back to Aerotech via Delta, 3830 Papa.
That was good. Only thing you did wrong, you said ground, or you said tower.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. But they know what you meant.